Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to the show. Wait, let me stretch that out just a little bit. Welcome to the show. There you go. I actually got that from Jimmy Fallon. so, uh, but anyway, credit to Jimmy Fallon. There you go. Alright, now let me see if I can get. Who was I talking with about? Oh boy. Oh, I can. Let me copy this. Go to the comments. Okay, now I don't see anybody in chat yet. I'm going to go ahead and do the invite thing. And hey, there's Julie. Hey, Julie, how you doing? How you doing? You feeling good tonight? You feeling like you want to help with some readings, maybe? I'm just going to send you the link. You don't have to, but I was going to send you the link anyway. You can decide if you want to be on or come on later if you want. If you want a reading now, I could do that now. Hey, it says I'm live now. It doesn't say. Usually it'll say Marine's live. So I was going to say that if it says Marine is live now, no, she's not. She's not here. Unless she magically appears. She's been known. Oh, now see, now it says it in the comments. Okay, Marine is not live on this show. I don't know why it says that. Okay, I have not figured that out yet. I gotta figure out why that does that. If anybody knows why that does that, when I go live, it should say that I'm live, not anyone else. I only share it to my channels, and I don't share it to anyone else's channel, so I don't know why her name comes up. Okay, Julie, check your Facebook Messenger. There you go. I might ask someone else to join us as well. Earlier today, when I tried to do the live stream from the new phone, I got a message saying that Errt Radio Shows was disconnected from StreamYard. Oh no, say it ain't so. I gotta fix that. I didn't see it on here. I don't know why I didn't see it on here. Let me see. I had to check the other person that was interested in. Is that her? That was her. I don't know if she'd want to be on now, but I'll send her a link anyway. See what she says. I'll make sure she says. Okay. Let me make sure she knows this. All right, there we go. Okay, let me see. Okay. I don't know why that does that. We're gonna have to get somebody that knows how to figure that one out. So, okay, that's, I think, everyone. I would ask Craig, but he's an hour. He's like 10 o'clock now. I think he's getting ready for go to sleep. All right, let me see if Julie. No, not there yet. Okay. Yeah, under destination, I get that, but I don't select any of hers. Hi, Bobby. All right. So, I sent you the link to join if you want to, Julie. And let me see if I can find anyone else. Put anyone else in the hot seat. I don't see anyone else. There are 2 people on. That would be 2 people on right here. All right. But see now, see I don't select her channels at all. So I'm not sure why that would go up. I shared a post earlier today. Let's see some of the names that I shared. All right, the post that I shared was from Grandma Funnies. Do you remember? And whatever that was about, I have no clue. But anyway, it says this in the post that it posted, when that page posted. It said, "Where is one place you've traveled that you would tell everyone to go at least once in their life?" Now, I've traveled to a lot of places in my 4 years in the Navy. I did 2 SBACs, and I traveled once to Australia. That is one place I would say go if you have the ability and opportunity. All right, I know it's quite expensive to get there, and it takes you about a day to actually fly there. So, but if it's something you want to do, that would be a destination you should go to. Pretty much anywhere in Australia. You know, of course, be careful with the strange creatures that are there. You know, poisonous things and all that. I didn't see any of those things, but I was in Perth and I was in Sydney, Australia. That was in 1981. At that time, it was a little bit different than it is now. You know, putting aside all the current worldly situations we have at this moment, if it was safe to travel to anywhere and you could enjoy safe travel and get there and get home safe, what would be your one place you'd want to go? Oh, I have to deselect. Hey, Genghis, how you doing? Genghis, let me ask you, do you want a reading before you disappear again? Please tell me yes or no. If you don't want one, you don't have to get one. But if you want one, I'll be more than willing to give you one. So, okay, the only ones that I select are the 4 that I select. I got Errt Radio, my personal page, and Errt Radio shows, and I have the YouTube channel. Okay, we're going to give Genghis a reading using my angel cards. Oh, that's okay, Julie. You don't. I gave you the invite, and then you can make that choice, of course. All right. So we're going to give Genghis a reading, and if anyone else wants a reading, please share if you'd like one. Now, if you have a place, if you haven't traveled ever, never got to go anywhere. And you've heard about things in the books you might have read or whatever. You might have seen something on a History Channel. Okay. If you seen something you might want to visit, what would that be? You can share that too. And I just happen to be lucky enough where I get to travel to Australia when I was 20 years old. Yeah, so Machu Picchu. Okay, now that is in China, correct? Did I get that right? Maybe I don't have that right. My geography sucks, by the way. I just know the places where I've been. I've heard that name. Okay, we're gonna see what comes up next. Let's see what comes up next. Okay, I don't like that at all. Let's reshuffle these cards. Genghis, I don't like that reading at all. I'm gonna reshuffle that card. We're gonna reshuffle these. Oh, I was close. China and Peru are nowhere near each other, I don't think. But you're right. Yeah, Peru. That makes sense. That makes more sense. I got that mixed up with there is a Chinese place that's really fascinating. But I mean, in today's world, I don't think I'd want to travel anywhere outside of the United States. I might go to Alaska if I get an offer to go there to go get some gold. I'd definitely do that. Let's try this shuffle again, see if this is any better. Yep, that's right. And look, I got the same cards coming up. Okay. That one's different. There you go. That's a little bit better, Genghis. Much better. Now, the question is, do I have you on... I have you on Facebook, don't I? I think I do. Let me see if I got you on Facebook. Okay. Go home and search. Okay. I don't think I have you on Facebook. At least not underneath that name. So you're going to have to pay attention. Or, wait, if you're on Errt radio show, so you can get in there and comment, then I can get you. Actually, you probably have done that, haven't you? All right, let's go there. So my friend Landon James, the Elvis tribute actor, his camera producer guy that does the live show got the widescreen shot figured out. I recommended that to him. I don't know if he's working on that before, but I had mentioned to him when he was with the Soccer 82 Alpha guys on the live show that I was a visitor in the studio, and I mentioned to Landon about doing the widescreen shot. You just have to make it panoramic view. All right, so Genghis, I don't have your information on Facebook, but we're going to go ahead and share these anyway, and I'll leave them up there a little bit extra for you. Oh, I got to get the right page. Yeah, so, hey, Venus, do you want to be in the show too? I'm trying to get somebody to help. All right. 8 of abundance. I'll leave that up there for a second for you to read it since I don't have that connection process on Facebook. But 8 of abundance. I can still take a picture of it, and then if you want to connect with me a little bit later, we can do that. All right, that's the first one. Oh, okay. Do you want a reading? 2 of action. Funny thing is, I had a reading from an app that I have on my phone. And it wasn't this one, but it was another one that was very good. Now you can pause that any time when you're replaying that, Genghis. But for fun, I'll take this picture anyway. If I see you post something on the page, then I'll have you. All right. Yep. You're next. Julie's next, I think. Fair decisions, Genghis. There you go. Now, when you replay this, that's number 8 in the major arcana in this particular deck. Okay. I thought I saw you on Facebook. Genghis, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I only saw you on Mark's channel and Bill's channel. All right. But this can be good enough. You can definitely pause it right when I do this. Right at this section here, you just pause it right there and read it on your own time. All right. Not bad cards at all there, Mr. Genghis. Yeah, and I should have known that about that one name. That makes a lot more sense than China. What the hell was I thinking of? What was that one place with the, where's my other, oh, my phone's right here charging up. Not my new phone, but my old phone. Okay. Funny, you get 2 phones, you use twice as much battery power. You're using both phones. Just for fun, I'll take that picture anyway. Just because, why? Because I can. That's right. So now I'll tell you what you have, in case you didn't see it. Hold on 1 second. Why is this right? Okay, now that's right. There we go. That's better. Alright, so save that one just like it is. I ain't gonna mess with it anymore. You start messing with it, then it really gets messed up. Okay, well there you go. There's that one. Alright, so there's Julie next, and then Bobby. Ah, Libra and Leo from the number 8. Interesting. What are we talking about? What are we talking about Saturday? What are you talking about for Saturday? It's a Friday. And hello, Oofy. All right, so yeah. So what you got? All right, let me go into a little bit about the cards that you got, and you can pause the video if you want. All right, the Eight of Abundance. I'll read it anyway. What the hell? We only got time, right? Eight of Abundance. This is a time of learning and honing your skills. I don't know what you're working on, Genghis, but keep going in that direction and fine tune what you already know, but maybe take up a new skill. I don't know. But anyway, you may feel inspired to go back to school, and there you go, just like I said. Take seminars on topics that fascinate you, or educate yourself on the healing arts. Ah, yeah, that's what we're all watch some of these shows for. This is a good time to change jobs or make a career move. Okay, there you go. Let me read that again. This is a good time to change jobs or make a career move. The key to success is in the details. Monitor your projects carefully. So don't overthink it. Don't overwork what you got going on. All right. Even flow. Yeah. In the mental and spiritual realm. Even flow. All right. Two of action. Trust in your ability. Now that kind of goes right on. This is a time of learning and honing your skills. Now, card number 2, trust in your ability to make excellent choices. Okay. First trial run for what? What are you talking about? Okay. There is opportunity all around you, Genghis. Even you just continue to move forward. Oh, wait. Let's try it again. You see, when I read stuff like this, I always put my own words in there. That gets me in trouble almost every time. Okay. Trust in your ability to make excellent choices. There's opportunity all around you if you just continue to move forward. There you go. That's how it's supposed to be read. Don't put your own words in there. It may be time to take on a new partner who can help you be a success in your career or creative endeavors. Keep your eyes on the big picture rather than the details of the moment. So look at the whole picture, Genghis. I hope you're still here. All right. Fair decision. Major Arcana number 8. Fair decisions. Your angels are aware that you have concerns, but be assured that there's nothing to worry about. Be at peace, Genghis. Don't worry. Stand your ground and know that heaven is shining its divine light upon you or upon the situation. See, now there I went adding my own words again. Stand your ground and know that heaven is shining its divine light upon you. No, upon the situation, which I guess you can work it away too. And all is being healed. Okay. Take the time to review all the details thoroughly. Forgiveness will bring peace to everyone involved. So, not to get personal in any way, but if you're dealing with a personal issue that you need to let go, now is the time you need to make peace with that situation. If it's going to a person and saying, hey, I messed up, I need to fix this, then they'll understand you can fix it real easy. It'll be done. And this will help you evolve into even a better person than what you are already. All right. 4 of thought. Okay, spend time in nature listening for guidance from your angels and your own inner voice. I read that right this time. Because overanalyzing, see, just like what I was talking about before, don't overthink things. Okay? Because overanalyzing the situation won't provide the answers you're seeking. Consider taking a vacation or a small break to help you rejuvenate and become clear on what your next step should be. Meditation can be very helpful. Now, how many times have I talked to you guys on this show about meditation? How many times? Okay, so now let's see who's next. Bobby is next. Genghis, I hope that helps you. You can definitely take a look at that video and pause it and take the parts of each card and save each card section or that section of the video. You can save it, whatever you want to do. What is Oofy cooking up here? Um, right now, since I don't have a real big topic to talk about, although now that we have more people here, let me go back to my original question. What place, if you've traveled anywhere in the past and you could recommend a destination to anyone, do you have one place in mind that you would like to recommend? Or if you have never traveled and you've seen something on your History Channel and you're talking to somebody about a conversation, oh, I seen that on the History Channel. And this is reading for Bobby, and Bobby, I will send you this picture when I get it done here. Okay, I'm going to do something different on that one, okay. No, that's not right. Let's reshuffle these again. We're going to reshuffle these. Atlantis. All right. Now I don't. When did it go into the ocean? Now that's the question. Ready? Okay, here we go, Bobby. We're ready. Now I'm gonna reshuffle. I didn't like that first. Here we go, Bobby. Ready? Here we go. I still wind up with that. Why do I wind up with that card? Can you explain that? I'm going to put that back in there if I don't like that one. Coming up again. There we go. That's better. Actually, I like both of those together. I still got 2 of those anyway. Even though I shuffled it 10 times and I still got that other suit in there. Alright, we'll use it. Here we go. 10 of emotions. Now, Bobby, I'll take this picture, so I'm not going to leave that up there that long. But you can write down what it is right now. 10 of emotions. Alright, now, if you could time travel without being noticed, without being spotted, what letting go, Bobby? We talked about this before. Number 13, Major Arcana. Number 13, letting go. All right. Now, unless you guys really want me to, I won't read every one of these. I can send these to Bobby so he can get them right away, and he can read them and think about them. Creativity and abundance. Number 3, Major Arcana. Okay. I didn't mention anything about microwaves, but why are we talking about microwaves? 6 of emotions. You're dealing with some things that you need to settle internally. I don't know if that's a situation you need to work on or it's something you need to let go, which I think that's what it has to deal with, is letting go. Which I think, looking at these cards here, you can definitely improve on what you got. What is that? I can't read that word. Well, I found out that even my new phone doesn't like to connect to the Chevy Traverse. It says device not recognized. You'd think with the new phone they'd have that figured out. So that tells me it's the car issue, not the phone issue. All right, there we go. All right. There it is, Bobby. I got it. Looking good now. All right, so 10 of emotions, 6 of emotions, and letting go. I think once you deal with your internal situation, Bobby, whatever that is, I don't know what that is. Only you can answer that one. But I'll send you these cards and you can make that choice. Let's see if I can. Oh, yeah, I'm on my old phone. I can do it on this one. Crazy. The new one, I can't use the Skype very well. But there you go, Bobby. That worked on that phone. Alright, so. What show is she doing? I still don't know what show she's talking about. Is Venus talking about coming back with the... She used to do a show all the time. What was it called? Venus Visions? I'm having internet problems, apparently. Says on my desktop I'm currently offline. Am I offline anywhere, folks? Okay, now we're back. Connection was restored. Oh, I remember those shows you used to do with the readings. What do you mean? I listen, don't I? I think I listen pretty well. Bobby, take a look at your cards on Skype. Tell me what you think. Ah, allergies are maddening. All right. I don't know if this is true, and I don't want to bring political stuff into that into this, but this is something we need to keep aware of. So it is good. And they might not like me talking about it, so maybe I shouldn't talk about it. But you all know about the social credit scores, right? Whatever all that really means, I don't know. But the leader just signed a bill today stating it was okay. So they can grade us on our social credit scores. So if we're not right, I'm not sure what all that means, but it doesn't sound good. And I don't even know if it's really legal. I don't think I went to sleep with you talking. This was on, I guess Twitter is Fox. I don't know. It was a post somebody shared on Twitter. But the point is, my social rating shouldn't have anything to do with my credit rating. My credit rating should only have to deal with my financial abilities or status. My credit rating should not have anything to do with anything I say or post or follow online. Okay? Basically, what they're saying is that they're giving people the right to so-called blackball you because you don't agree with what they say. And they already do that, but now it's becoming a thing that they can do so-called responsibly. That's responsible, I don't know. Yep, that's right. Violate free speech, exactly. I agree with that. Okay, who is next? Julie is next, right? Julie, are you still here? Julie was here. I hope she's still here. Alright, we're getting too many of these cards. Let's shuffle this thing. I need to cut these in half and then shuffle them. See what halves come up with which cards. That would be fun, wouldn't it? That would be a magic trick. Now, if you take the scissors and cut this deck in half, like that, like that, and then you shuffle them and see what cards come up with what cards. Julianne was supposed to be next after Bobby, I think. Yeah, maybe she got a drink to help her stay awake. At least that's a different card to start with. Okay, that's not the same card, that's good. They're all different. I don't like that one though. So I gotta go with what the spirit is telling me. If the spirit tells me to get a different card, then that's what I'm doing. There we go. That's more like it. Alright. Alright, 4 o'clock. There you go. See, that's where she's thinking about something. But she's not here. Strawberry, remember Strawberry Quick? I don't know if I liked it or not. I don't know. I did like the chocolate. That I liked. Eight of Abundance? No, we already had the Eight of Abundance somewhere. I'm going to take a picture of this and send it to her anyway. So, that's just for you guys to read it. Alright. Ace of Emotions. I have had powdered milk. That is not the best. I used to get in trouble when I baked the Kool-Aid. Successful completion. When I had number 21 there. When I had kitchen duty on the ship. Whatever you want to call it, KP duty, kitchen duty, whatever the heck you want to call it. I call it kitchen duty. Actually, I had to do that twice. We only had 3 members in my division. And since I was the lowest person on the rating, I got the job twice. I got to eat a lot though. I used to make the Kool-Aid. I always had more sugar than what was needed. Probably enough to kill a horse, but oh well. They gave me that job. Of course, then what happened was the sugar ran out. Wound up with really different tasting Kool-Aid without the sugar. Had another time that I used to make the coffee, and where I was at, some people really liked the coffee, but they couldn't figure out why they were running out of the coffee. Well, I'd always put extra coffee in the mix, and then I would always get good reviews on the coffee being really good. Okay, there, Julie. All right, got it. There we go. Hopefully that worked. Okay, there you go. That's Julie's. Oofy, are you next or is Venus next? Wait, Oofy was here before Venus, or was Venus here first? I don't know. Now let's just say when you have all that real regular coffee, not decaf coffee. When you have regular coffee, that's a lot of cards. They all fill out. I don't want to put those in there. Venus here next, then. If you said you were next, you're going next. So apparently on the Errt radio chat between Venus and Bobby, we're not going to have anyone left in chat. Maybe me and Amanda will be the only ones left. So who thinks anything good about? You're next. You're next. Here we go. Let's see if I can do this without dropping the whole deck again. Okay. We're doing 4 cards tonight. Venus, is that all right? All right. Okay, we'll do them just like how I got them pulled here. You're welcome, Bobby. I hope that makes some kind of sense to you. I do kind of see that some of them we talked about that before. 10 of abundance. Now, I know I had that one earlier. I don't know how it came up even after I shuffled it. 10 of abundance. I don't know why that one black speck is in the middle of the writing. That's really weird. Or it's not there, or is that the camera that's doing that? I don't know. But Venus, I will send you this later. No, I'm not going to do that. You see me walking around trying to get all the cards off the ground. And I'd miss a card and the deck wouldn't be the same after that. Intuition and insight. Just what you and Ufi were talking about. Number 18. Intuition and insight. Venus, if you want, I'd recommend, if you have a regular tarot deck, look up these and compare them with the regular tarot deck. Abundance, I believe, would be Pentacles. Nose is going crazy. All right. messenger of thought, which is what you do. What do you know? Thought. What would thought be? Regular tarot deck. Huh. Alright, Guardian of Thought. Oh, there you go. Couple of thought cards there. Come on, straighten up, cards. Trying to get them kind of straight. Well, if you're driving 60 miles an hour, okay, I'm going to take that again. I missed that one. Hold on. Driving 60 miles an hour from the Wyndham Hospital, it would take you 20 minutes to get here. Now, maybe with the lights and siren, they would go faster than 60 miles an hour. But it would take you at least 15 minutes to get here. Alright, there's that. Now, Venus, I'll send that to you. On Skype. I think these are perfect cards for Venus. Alright, there you go. What now? Did I get that right, Venus? Did I give you the right cards? Alright, now it's Oofy's turn. Oofy. Here we go, 4 cards. Ready? What do we want to share with Oofy? Sure, ask a question. Of course, I just asked that. But yeah, go ahead and ask a question. I'm going to try something. I did a little testing. Actually, Julie got me going on this using dowsing rods for yes and no questions. two circles, like the letter O. One represents eternity, the other the universe. Which is which? Well, eternity would be to complete everything. That would be the whole circle. Alright, then the universe would be the smaller circle. So I don't know if they'd be side by side or if they'd be one inside of the other. Venus got her cards. Okay, here we go. Finally got got two of the same there, but same suit. But we're gonna pick them just like I got them. Alright, so now. Alright. Messenger of Thought. Now I just had that one for Venus, but the funny thing is I shuffled it. I shuffled this deck probably 4 times, and then I cut it, and I still wound up with Messenger of Thought. So that's important right there. Well, there you have it. The main circle is Messenger of Thought. So if you want to look at that this way, Ufi, we are all connected to Source. I picked the cards. I'm reading them now. Intuition and Insight. Number 18. Again, we had this one earlier, but I did shuffle them a few times already. All right. Oh, Thought is Swords? Pentacles is Abundance. The Major Arcana is a Major Arcana. Third card, Guardian of Thought. Now that would go with your first card, Uzi. Okay. And remember now, I had both of these cards, Messenger of Thought and Guardian of Thought, in another reading. However, I did shuffle the cards. So why are they coming up again? So if you look at these so far, within your question, you gotta get these cards straight, damn it. Okay, you look at these cards in sequence. Messenger of Thought. Thought, okay, messenger from Source, if you will. messenger from God, if you will. Messenger or message or messenger from CT, if you will. Whoever you want to have as your source. Alright, that is the first card. Messenger of Thought, which encompasses eternity. Your insight or intuition and insight. That deals with your direct locality, which is the universe that we are in. And then you go with the guardian of thought, which again deals with the main circle, which is eternity. Is this making any sense? And your fourth card is again the Ten of Abundance. Now remember, I just had that, and I shuffled the cards, and it came up again. So what is that about? Why did that come up again like that? Can anyone tell me that? I'm not pulling any tricks as what come up. Well, I find that to be interesting. Basically, if you do everything right, you'll be financially stable forever. And if you remain connected to Source, whatever that might be, you will gain intuition and insight, and you will also maintain security of your thought process. I hope that makes sense. It makes sense to me. But again, that's not for me. That's for you. I don't know, what do you guys think? Bullshit or not? I like it. I like to, even if it's made up thought, there you go. The messenger of thought, which covers eternity. Intuition and insight deals with now and your local universe or locality of where you are at the moment. Guardian of thought, again, deals with the whole picture, eternity. And then the Ten of Abundance deals with your direct locality, which is your local universe. There you have it, Oofy. I'm going to send it to you right now. I'll send it to you on Messenger if that's all right. Now, why do I always have trouble finding you on Messenger? I see you on... I don't get that, why you don't show up on Messenger like everyone else does. There you are. You're right there on top when I put in your first letter. And I had you on the chat open. So I don't know why it didn't show up. Oofy, I did yours. You're behind or something. I don't know what's going on. I got Venus's done already. I did yours. Okay, so I'm all caught up now. I got everyone's done. So if you look at the big picture, eternity being the all-encompassing of everything, The universe being our local area of where we are. Yeah, and the hard part about that, Venus, is that for those of us, and Upi is probably one of us, that have traveled throughout the universe that we know of, or maybe traveled into the eternal area or eternity, which is the beyond the known universe, and that's in the other dimensions, as we know what we're talking about, like that. Okay. Now I wonder if anyone else wants any readings on Facebook. Anyone on Facebook? All right, I don't see anyone on Facebook. Okay. No one said they wanted a reading. Okay. I don't know why it said Maureen. We got to figure that one out. Figure out which one we need to. Because I don't select any of hers. So anyway. So Ufi, I hope that answered your question now. No one's watching on Facebook. We're the only ones here. Okay, Ufi. Go ahead. With the dowsing rod, so it was interesting. Huh. Opposition? That doesn't sound good. Alright, is it a Mercury retrograde or looking down? Who's wrinkled faced? Hopefully it's not me. Oh, I don't have white hair though. I just got white beard. My hair is not gray. I have a couple of gray hairs, but not very many. I get that from my mom, like my other problems. My mom didn't turn gray until probably her last year or so, if she was alive. That was from all the medications she was taking. But yeah, she oh good, it's not me. Okay, what does looking down on a wrinkled-faced, white-haired man mean? Yeah, I'm not white-haired. I can actually show you. See? And I don't dye my hair either. Some people claim I dye my hair. I don't dye my hair. I don't like putting anything on my skin, like ink, for instance. That was from my mom. My mom told us don't write on our hands. We're gonna die. We're gonna get ink poisoning and die. Well, she used to really get mad when we did that. We'd write notes on our hand, you know, for like phone numbers for school lessons. Short cropped gray hair, okay. It would depend on, I'm gonna put my 2 cents in here, Oopie. Again, anyone fact checking, this is my personal opinion. So if you don't like what I'm answering for this question, Oopie asked a question. What does looking down on a wrinkled-faced, white-haired man mean? And I would think just at that first insight of that question, if I can pull a card with what I'm thinking, I'm not cheating. I'm thinking of this. I'm going to say this. I think it would depend on your interaction with the person. I think it would be just your personal interaction with the individual. And if you were mistreated by somebody in your life, by somebody that looked like that, then anyone that looks like that is going to have a challenging time with you. Okay? We're going to do one card, Oofy. One card with the answer. I don't know if this is a dream or this is something you're running away from. But this is a card that popped up. Number one. Now, I don't know if that means you need to get away from that person or you need to accept that person for who he is. And I don't mean anything weird like in relationship or nothing like that. I'm just saying as a person themselves. Okay, so if this is a situation where you're dealing with a personal memory thought process, then that would be something you need to forgive. And so I picked the right card then, obviously. Do you want one more card to go with that one? Well, okay. Here's the other card. We'll do 2 cards. Number 7. Be open to success. That's all we need to do on that story, Yuki. I think we got it. So, don't let anyone bully you and keep moving forward. I don't know if reincarnating to a human is moving forward, though. Alright, we'll do 3 cards. That's it on this subject. These are really getting weird, just me pulling these cards for your question. Look at that. Guardian of Emotion. Now, Oopie, this is your second. Well, your main question there. But I'm just going to do 3 cards on this question. Alright. That fair enough? Alright, so. I hope that answered your question. Now, what's interesting about the dowsing rod, so let me tell you, Julie had me ask the dowsing rod some questions, and I learned from understanding what, I don't know what you're knocking for in there. Knock it out. What I learned is this, that when the dowsing rods cross, like much when you're looking for something, like water or oil or gold, um, then it crosses when you get over the item that you're searching for, right? They cross. So it turns out that that also means yes when you ask dowsing rods a question. If they cross, that means yes. If they separate, that means no. Now, Upi, I'm going to send you these, and then you can make a decision on how you want to read them for your question. All right, there you go. Strawberry, you mean in the text you tried to spell it 4 times and you failed? So, anyway, I asked a question of, I won't tell Julie's location, but I asked the dowsing rods of Julie's location while I had her on uh, voice on a messenger. And the interesting thing was, I asked if she was in the location where she was, and I know where she is. I think most of us know. But anyway, the interesting thing is, the dowsing rod crossed, and basically saying, yes, she's there. Now, a lot of people say, oh, you're just moving your hands that way, and they're crossing. And it's like, no, if I was moving my hands that way to make them move, you definitely know. And you'd either see my hands move, or you'd see the reaction of the rods, and they would be moving in according to um, what your intentional moment or movement is, which is moving your hands. And it's just like when I'm using a pendulum, okay? You say, oh, your hand's moving even just so slightly that it's making it go that way. No, because I can change the direction of that swing to a yes or no direction. So yes would be up and down, like 6 and 12 on the clock, and then a no answer on the pendulum would be in a circle. Or if you want to go left or right, clockwise or counterclockwise rotation of the pendulum, you could do it that way as well. Either way, you establish which one is yes or no. But I can change the swing of the pendulum without moving my hands to do it. It swings due to the answer of what I'm trying to find to my question. And it's not witchcraft. It's not, well, some would say divination. Some would call it divination. I don't know if it's necessarily evil in any kind of way, except the fact that, maybe we need to be asking God the question, not the pendulum, right? And that would be the thing about why it's not good in order to do some of these things. But when I ask, Yeah. So when I ask and the pendulum swings the way that it's supposed to swing, I'm not making it move with my hands. What I'm saying. Now, what I plan on doing is eventually I'm going to do a video of the dowsing rods experience, and I'll show you guys that one, I'm not making it move that way. I'm not causing it to move that way, and I'm going to ask a series of questions. And with that in mind, you will notice that they will change their reaction to the question being asked. Okay? And so I used the dowsing rod to test them one time to find a silver coin on the carpet. It found it right away. I used it to find my gold. It found it right away. Want some cheesy toast now? You mean like a cheese sandwich? Talking about the birds liking toast. Man, they really love the pizza crust I throw out there. I'm not sure which one gets more of it, the birds or the squirrel or the rabbit. I seen the rabbit tracks out there one day in the snow after I threw some crust out there, and I figured, oh well, he's probably getting it, or she, or whoever that is was getting it. Probably, maybe she. But got the rabbits that hang out underneath the shed, and that's where they live. So, so when I do these videos of the dowsing rods and the pendulum, I'm going to record them. I'm not going to do them live, I don't think. The snake likes them. What snake? I don't have a snake. I don't think. If we do have, we got that. If we have any snake, it would be a little garter snake, a little green snake. They're not poisonous. That's one good thing about living in this cold area is I don't have any problem with snakes. Now, if I decide to move to Vegas or Las Vegas or in Arizona, rather, decide to move to Arizona, where it's going to be 110 all the time, but I won't have any snow. So there's that. My brother used to have a snake. My brother had a boa constrictor. Thing was pretty big when it got to be a year old. And we gave it to the Oakland Zoo. It got to be a little bit expensive to keep feeding it to mice all the time. Yeah, we used to get it. You would buy the mice, and then we'd raise them ourselves. And then that kind of a little bit upset us a little bit because well, you grow fond of these little mice, and then you gotta feed them to the feed them to the snake. But the snake did have to eat, so it was back to the wife that had to eat. But that was a hard lesson learned that about the mice. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm getting tired already. It's only an hour and a half. But I got everybody's cards done, right? You made a couple extras. There you go. Well, hopefully I read those cards right, and you got your answer. Oh, yeah, I think I'm about done early tonight. Oops. Hey, Karen, how you doing? Oh, good. I'm glad I got the right ones then. And I shuffled them a couple times. Um, yeah, right. Yeah, so think of the two circles. They're not beside each other, but they're intertwined with each other. All right, so you got the main circle, that's eternity, and you have the secondary or the internal circle, which is the local universe. And we can only see our local universe. Oh, I'm glad I'm learning and taking a correct lesson. Uh, and any advice that I give, just keep in mind if you're on a regular routine, don't change it. Do your research and make sure that you want to do this whatever it is that you need to do for yourself. Don't do something because I mention it. Okay. Oh, we got one person watching over there. Not in the chat though. I don't know why. She liked it though. All right. Don't want to hear myself talk. Oh boy. All right. So I had my friend Landon James. Uh, I asked him to change the camera view when he does his recording of his live show. He kept having those black sides video, which made his view really small. Well, now he learned how to do the panoramic view or the widescreen shot, and it's a whole screen now. So pretty darn cool. It looks a lot better. It looks a lot nicer than having those thick black sides to the video. I mean, if you like those thick black sides, then yeah, go ahead and use them. But at least he gave it a try, and I think he liked it. I know I did. And whoever makes the video, you see the whole area that he's doing a shot of. Like when he goes off to the side of the video, he doesn't disappear. He's still in the shot, which is a lot nicer. So that's good. So somebody listened to what I said. That's awesome. All right. So that is it, I think. Brian Brian M. Bowden, he's a co-host of Three Beards podcast. Uh, Channel I support. I'm a sponsor of that channel, Three Beards. Make sure you check them out on Wednesday night. If you can multitask and multitask. But Brian says this, Bryan, and Bowden says this, Dear Hilton, why do you not have the good book in your rooms anymore? Heathens. Well, probably because they're on the phone. They're on the internet. You can look them up. You can get free Wi-Fi, so that's good. That all works out just fine. Yeah. I was at the, where was I at? I was at the doctor's office the other day. I had a visit with my mental health professional. And the Bible was on the table. And I'm thinking, what the heck is the Gideon's Bible doing on the table at a medical office? And then I'm thinking about it. I never seen that before in a medical office. But since the recent events that have taken place in the last few years, that would make sense why the Bible would be in plain view and you can get it easily when you're dealing with something from the current. Yeah, Karen should be over here in the YouTube channel. I don't know why she doesn't come over here. But anyway. Anyway, we're gonna figure out how to fix that problem where it says Marina's on and she's not here. But for some reason it says she is. And we'll fix that. I don't mind as long as she doesn't mind. Nobody else thinks that she is here. And she comes over here, where's Marina? Well, she's not here. It's the settings, like what Julie said in the beginning, it's the settings that causes that activity happening. And I only select my channels, so I don't know why that would even happen. I can see if I selected her channel, that would be one thing. But yes, the atheist is not believing in a creator, a great source, if you will. Yeah, but in the Christian viewpoint, there's one creator. Okay? And believe it or not, there is one creator in the Christian faith. And according to the Bible, the one who is the creator is Jesus Christ. If you look at it. If you look at it and how the King James put it, but not everyone's going to have the same thought on that. But in a sense of our human existence, it's difficult to understand the spiritual aspect of things when we're dealing with the physical aspect of things. And when we do spiritual things like card readings or meditation or whatever we're doing to connect with the higher spirits or the source, then that's how we're connecting. Just like prayer or meditation or whatever. It's all about understanding Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's all about understanding where you're at right now, and if you understand that you're human, but yet we have this connection to source, but we don't use that power to gain anything over anyone else. We only use that power to stabilize what we know. That makes sense? I hope so. Yeah. And I think that us humans are really the only ones who have like the spirit. We have direct contact with the creator. Where say like the Greys, for instance, they kind of do the thing that they're programmed. You know what I mean? And they're programmed and to do things according to how they're programmed. Now, human beings, we're kind of programmed, but yet at the same time, we have the ability to adjust that programming, which we do that with prayer and meditation and communication with the source or the creator, however you want to say that. And again, for anyone who's picking apart my opinions, these are just that, my personal opinion. So I don't need any fact checkers messaging me saying, "Oh, you said something wrong in your video." How can it be wrong if it's my opinion? So don't get all offended and don't get all mad at me and don't give me a bad mark because you didn't like what my opinion is. Um, I don't really care. You can have your opinion, just don't judge me for mine. All right? Yep, you're right, Venus. I agree with that. Yeah. All right. Well, now that I stretched it out another 10 minutes, what do you think? We got 3 people, all on YouTube. Bobby Sawyer, Ufi's here, Venus is here. Everyone else is gone, I think. So Cass or Karen just dropped in to say hello, and then she is either watching or she is going to sleep. She's in my time zone, so who knows? I think she's in my time zone. I don't know. Stretch that snoring out. Yeah, I don't think so. 15 seconds and I can call it a day. It'll be 1:40. Be 1 hour and 40 minutes. Unless you want me to go to 2 hours and not talk about anything. Hey, what about okay, let's talk about a little bit of news. CT wrote a song once. All of it Dead Mouse Dreams. What's the lyrics in that song? So funny thing, Amanda had a music with a theme. Her theme was about dreams, right? Something to do with dreams. Yeah, I was late getting to the show today because I had to go and get my medication. That I only had 2 pills left, and I didn't want to run out of medication yet tomorrow, and not have anything for Sunday. So I want to make sure I got my refill that I needed, and I got it. So we're good. And yeah, that's about it. It was snowing when I left, and it was snowing when I came back, and it's still snowing. Not piling up or anything, just kind of like flurries. Hammering sounds, you mean like catching sounds, like cutting things. Yeah. Now who else is saying something? All right. Well, okay, I think that's about it, folks. You did pretty good though. Hour and 42 minutes. Bobby was not interested in the song about the mouse dreams. All right, yeah. Well, thank you everyone for being here tonight, and thank you for the entertaining me with being here for the readings. And mind you, keep in mind that the readings are for entertainment and maybe some information, but use it respectfully. And if what I say can actually help you, then we did good. And if it helps you in the right direction and you can get where you need to go, then that's what I do these for. And no, you don't have mouse rings, Bobby. The mice have mouse rings. But all right, one more minute and we'll call it a night. It'll be 45. It'll be 1:45. That'd be good. All right. So everybody, thank you for tuning in, joining the chat. Genghis was here, Julie was here, Venus, Oopie, and Bobby all here, and Karen was over on the other side of things watching. All right. Oh, that's true, Oopie. That's a good point. Where did all the little pebbles come from? And gravel. Oh boy. That's a whole nother show though. Alright, we're out of here, folks. Everyone have a great night. And hey, if you have nice weather, get up there and enjoy it. We still have snow, and it's cold out there. So have a great rest of your night. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.